Hi, I'm Nate Biddle, and this is VR on the Web. Hey everyone, today I just wanted to talk about virtual reality and its potential uses in mixed martial arts. I came across an article when I was, scouring the internet for virtual reality, mixed reality, and augmented reality content, and it was about mixed martial arts fighter Misha Cirkunov, who in September 2019, during the Justin Gaethje and Donald Cerrone fight night, UFC Fight Night card, won a match against Jimmy Crute via a Peruvian necktie choke. There was an article regarding his preparation for that fight, and he had actually used virtual reality to train for the fight. Interestingly enough, he was using the game Creed Rise to Glory, and he was interviewed regarding this. And while he didn't necessarily give his analysis on how useful it is regarding, training for striking technique and things like that, he said that it was really great for nerve management and stress management and anxiety management leading up to the fight. He thought that the immersion of that game was really useful, as it allowed him to compete in a championship arena and to fight on a virtual big stage against a world champion boxer in the game. You have the huge crowds, everyone's screaming, so that level of immersion he thought was really great.
Jimmy is a very, very tough guy, but he needs a few more years of experience.
And you talked about the virtual reality training you did pre-fight. How much did that help in this fight, do you think?
Maybe 20%, I would say. I would say something like 20%, because, when you walk out and all those bright lights, in a virtual reality, they're not as bright as in real reality, So, but it did help me a little bit. I was able to kind of be on stage, be in bright lights, be in front of everyone, just enjoy it, not care about anything, and trust in yourself, and as long as you did all the hard work, the results will show.
Like I said, he won the match, which is a great thing. His most recent match he lost, but I don't think that really speaks to the usefulness of virtual reality, mixed reality, and stress management and anxiety management, as there's a lot of clinical evidence that already has been shown, that virtual reality, wellness solutions can, assist you in management of stress, management of things like social anxiety disorder, or anxiety-inducing situations and other stress-inducing situations. So that ability for virtual reality to be used as a training mechanism is a really great thing, in my opinion. And as far as MMA is concerned, I think it could even go beyond that. I think that, at number one for training, I think that the marriage of artificial intelligence and augmented reality, mixed reality, and virtual reality will allow for new coaching methods that will increase the efficiency of fighters across the board at some point. Maybe it's a decade from now, or maybe even 2 decades from now, who knows. But a machine learning algorithm that has been trained on, hundreds of thousands of hours of fight footage is going to have a much better ability to analyze the striking form of a fighter than will a coach. As good as humans are at, analyzing movement and things like that as a result of evolution, AI has been shown to be, rapidly increasing, and will at some point in the near future, for sure, be able to do that if it can't already. And in addition to that, I really think that at some point we're going to have virtual reality and, augmented reality, more likely virtual reality fight leagues. And I think that'll be really cool. It will open up the fighting game to a much younger crowd. it'll be interesting because you'll have, more equality of the competitive environment across the board. You could have young people fighting older people. Weight classes would potentially be less of an issue, of course, noting that being in a lower weight class may potentially make you faster, which could be a huge advantage in something like this, as strength and mass, and as a result force, mass times acceleration, won't be as much of an issue when you're not actually fighting the person, but you're fighting their avatar as your avatar. So speed may be the killer, as it already is in fighting in general, and in a lot of power sports in general. But that'll be really cool, and additionally it'll lower the barriers to entry for a lot of people, because if you were to have a virtual fighting platform rather than an in-person actual fighting platform, as much fun as that is, it'll reduce barriers to entry because you won't need to train with the best trainers at the best gyms, although there'll probably be great trainers, but everyone's going to be able to train in the same virtual world within the the safety and comfort and easy access of their own home. And trainers also will be able to reach more people. Freddie Roach is getting up there in age, so I don't know if he'd be a good example, but someone of the same level and status as Freddie Roach, someone who's as great a teacher as Freddie Roach, would be able to potentially train thousands of students at once, or something along those lines. And that'd be a really great thing, and that with the help of AI, this sort of heuristic things that boxers learn would be better left to humans at this point, especially. But AI would be able to train nitty-gritty details of movement and form and things like that. So I think that stuff would be really cool. I'm really glad to see that some people are adopting virtual reality in MMA and in sports in general. I know augmented reality has been being used recently for form analysis in basketball, football, and baseball. So that's really cool. They also use it for camera angle changes and camera zooming and things like that, which is really cool. But yeah, today I just wanted to talk to you about that. MMA is I would say it's my second favorite sport, maybe behind basketball. Maybe they're tied. If it's a good fight, I'll want to watch that as much as I'd want to watch any basketball game. If it's what I imagine to be an upcoming MMA fight between I don't know, Jens Pulver or some other retired UFC fighter, maybe BJ Penn versus one of the Paul brothers. That'd be amusing, and thus will probably occur, as I feel we're rapidly approaching a meme culture if we're not already in it. And as Elon Musk said, the most, jokingly of course, but who knows at this point, the most ironic thing is the thing that's going to occur. So, if that trajectory keeps up, we'll probably have, an NFT, crypto, Lambo-based, metaverse of virtual UFC fighting where the Paul brothers are the reigning commanders-in-chief of the metaverse, and Dogecoin is the currency of choice, and all those sorts of fun things. But anyway, virtual reality, really cool. Seeing that it's being used in MMA, and it's been effective, and at least helped that fighter, Misha Cirkunov, defeat his opponent, Jimmy Crute, first round, 3:38 into that fight. Peruvian necktie, which is a rare choke. It's a version of a triangle choke. It's like kind of a guillotine head-arm triangle choke. And so that's pretty rare, and I imagine that stress management played a big part in being able to maintain his composure, during whatever onslaught led to that moment in the fight. So yeah, take a look here and, you know, let me know what you think.
Cirkunov is fighting well. He's dominating Crute right now on the ground.
Crute explodes out, reverses position, throws some big shots of his own.
Those are big actions, though. Crute used big actions to get up there. Not technical. He just used his power to get Cirkunov off of him.
Cirkunov tries to drag him down, unsuccessful. Oh, but now he reverses position nicely. Critical mistake there from Crute. Able to explode back up, and back and forth they go.
The action is just so fast, it needs to slow down. Crute's landing some big shots here.
See the damage around the left eye of Cirkunov after some of those shots. Final 2 minutes of the first round. Oh, and continuing to hammer away as Cirkunov just covers up.
That won't work.
Hammer fist now. Cirkunov can't take too many more of these.
Sweep by Cirkunov. That was a beautiful sweep.
And now it's Cirkunov on top, raining down shots.
I mean, these guys are letting it fly. What a pace that they're fighting at. Nice guillotine tip here.
Crute goes up and over.
Pull them on top of him. If Cirkunov can get his hips back a little bit, this is time.
Oh, there's a tap. Misha Cirkunov.
Wow.
Another first-round submission in his adopted home country of Canada.
Misha Cirkunov just fought phenomenal.
Good stuff. Well, my next video is probably going to be about Resident Evil 4. I'll probably do a reaction video to that trailer, as I haven't watched the trailer for the VR version yet, as much as I've heard about it and I'm excited about it. I just haven't made the time to do that since it's not out yet. If it was already out, I would have already bought it. But I'll do maybe a reaction video to that trailer. I haven't done a reaction video here before, so that'll be kind of cool. If you haven't already subscribed to the page, please subscribe if you want to, of course, and give me a like if you like the content. Comment below if you want to communicate with me, chat, you know, comment, anything like that. Aside from that, you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.